gotta say, towards the end of the race, I threw a blocking move on Chase Elliott that I wasn't exactly proud of, but I gotta admit, we had a great fight towards the end. And hold on. Alexa, play Phillips Craig Indeed. And this will not, that will not become a tradition, but that will not become a tradition, but there's music recommendation. Just look up the group as a whole. The song is playing right now. It's called You Are God Alone. And yeah, I do typically listen to music while I race. Just something I feel you should know about me. I felt like muting myself to say that, but then I'd have to mute both the live stream and the highlights that you guys have just joined. For those of you just joining in the highlights and results video, that was the single most thrilling finish I've ever been through, both to watch and to be a part of. I guess we can upshift. To save us a little bit of time during the reverse victory lap, which is tradition. If you are new to my channel, I've been doing this pretty much since I've been winning races in NASCAR Heat 5, which my last career was Iowa in the Truck Series, and all but one of the races in the Dirt Tour. And now, after that is completed, we take it over to the start-finish line and burn it down. I gotta say, even though he's just an AI character, props to Chase Elliott for really being a resilient driver, racing me nicely after right through that overly aggressive block. I gotta say, since we have time, let's move some grass in. Oh, you see, I just saw the sign now. It was the Production Alliance Group 300 that I lost because of tires. So why don't we show that to its boss, huh? That was all the way back last season when I was racing in the Xfinity Series. Late race call prevented me from winning the race. Now that's 2 out of 3 in the West Coast, although I'm not particularly feeling confident about tomorrow's race in Phoenix. I'm trying to decide because I got busy in the evening on Thursdays. Yeah, I guess at that time of day I can make room. I can make room for NASCAR Heat 5 races on Thursdays. Oh, if you look at that, guess I'll have to change. The camera next time. So, for those of you who aren't watching, we started off very strong. We started off insanely strong. Well, okay, that's not correct. I'm blanking out. We were insanely strong at the end, but we started out, we were unable to catch Chase Elliott because of issues with the setup. And then at one point, if you saw, oh no, you haven't seen it yet, but it was if you were joining like late in the stream and you saw the skid marks down on the apron, I hooked the apron at one point of the race and did a full 360 before coming around and saving it just as the caution came out. So, that was what happened there. Yeah, pretty much all I can really do now is start the replay and show you for yourself. So the race started, we were running 15th when the race started, and then by the time we get around to lap 3, we're already up into the top 5. And making a pass for 5th place. All the way up to 4th when I finally cleared Ryan Blaney. And this all felt like an eternity into the race when, by the time I actually successfully cracked the top 5. And then the caution came out for I don't know what. Then we make a pass for 1st. And then it was really back and forth between me and Chase Elliott the whole day, and I loved it. It was stressful, but I loved it because, you know, I now have 11 playoff points from winning stage 2 in this race. And then, as you saw by doing donuts in the grass, murdering the grass like I like to do, then this was right near the end of the stage when I was battling William Byron for 2nd. This was when I tightened the car up. Yeah, I think this was after the spin. Yeah, it was after the spin, in response to which I tightened the car up, but then that felt like it just wasn't working, so I loosened the car back up again. Yeah, this is all definitely after the spin, so you don't get to see the spin. If you want to see the spin, you gotta watch the full race. And then towards the end of stage 2, the slow cars really helped. And it was, all in all, a great fight with the 9. I'll tell you what, my dad likes Chase Elliott, and when I was talking about potential ways my career in the Cup could go, that I should sign for Hendricks. But if I'm and this is my favorite car that I'm driving, because if it wasn't, I'd be driving a custom paint job. But I think this might actually be a perfectly good drive. Giving up the number 25 and Chevrolet altogether, but still, it is a freaking cool car. The only really good paint job on the grid. And I have that other paint job, so I might use it once or twice this season. I really have no reason to. And then on lap 99, with 2 laps to go, this is when it really starts getting good. There had been a battle that was going on with Chase Elliott when I almost lost it going into turn 1 at one point. this point, all you really got to do is stay calm, pull the crossover. Pull the crossover like I do here. Taking the lead, throw a couple of blocks, making sure not to hit him and spin him out, but... And a perfectly timed pause again. How do I keep getting so lucky with this? That sound was a screenshot being saved to post up to the Steam community. Yeah, that is the race. And a perfectly timed photo of the finish. Even though it isn't a photo finish, well, what can I say? It was still a good battle. That's the least you could say about the entire thing. So here are the results. We win at a time of 61 minutes and 16.513 seconds, with Chase Elliott close on our heels. William Byron took third, with Ryan Blaney fourth. For the second race in a row, Kyle Busch takes fifth. Kurt Busch was close behind him, 2 seconds behind him, I guess, with Kevin Harvick mere 2/10 behind him. Eric Almirola took 8th, with Brad Keselowski in tow, and Matt Kenseth, within less than a tenth of a second, round out the top 10. And 2/10 to Eric Jones, so. Eric Jones. Anyway, that is your top 10.